That goes hard.
Fucked and drank all night. Acted all alright. Had no need to fight tonight.
Alright guys, we got you on the head mount. So Boba Drew is not in the Flexus. We're gonna do a little explanation as to why he's not on a Flexus, sadly. You ain't ready. So we're gonna get cut up by Chato the barber, but on the way there, Drew wanted to do like a 20, so we'll give him a 20. He wants the roll. Let's see what he wants. What does this man want? Oh, we don't want the dig though. Yeah, sounds pretty good. You can hear the VTEC. You can hear the VTEC. I mean, you can hear it. Break my axle right now or what?
No quema cut. Does it quema cut?
No camera. Oh, the high beams don't even work. It makes it worse. Little hit?
Yeah.
Damn. It looks clean.
What do you think?
I like it.
I like it. Let's go.
It's a nice ass setup. Damn, Mr. Chrome wrap. Damn. New Toyos too?
Yeah.
Sheesh. That goes hard.
Let's go. This fast.
I like it. Man, that's fresh. That's a different look.
It's not too in. That's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
My friend was being too in, but
Nah, this looks hard, dude. I like it. It's definitely a different look than the Shelby. Like, you're used to the Shelby look, but I like this setup. It just looks like super modern.
yeah.
Even the back, go a little bit more low.
Yeah, no.
Just a little bit. Coilovers, I'd fix it.
Yeah.
Nah, but that fitment's cool because it already sticks out, so.
Well, I think I'm gonna go with a little less wider and taller.
Yeah, well what? This one looks like a good setup.
The taller would be better.
What are
30 series?
315s?
It looks aggressive.
It's aggressive. No, it's clean. That fitment is clean. So the GT500 just got some new wheels. Looks fresh.
Yep.
Change it up. I mean, the stock looks really good, but I think this really freshens it up.
Yeah, look.
It's cool. It still looks like a Shelby. It looks clean.
Like that, huh?
Yeah. That wrap's pretty cool. A little chameleon. The tire to go with is the R888Rs, if you guys don't know. These tires are super expensive, but they grip super good. I wish I could get them, but they're just too expensive for me.
Yo, stop being cheap.
They're too expensive. Two sets. Got the key to the GT500. Let's get a cold start. Sounds clean. So we are in the Shelby GT500, and I always like driving this car. Super comfortable. I need to get some seats for the Cobra. Just like going from an old car to a new car, yeah, it's cool. And the Cobra obviously is legendary, this and that. But I don't know, there's just something about like a newer car, which, you know, the 5.0 is there, but not as fast. But hey, we're gonna drive this thing right now. Sounds good. Damn, the Shelby, man, makes me want to get one so bad. The new setup looks absolutely crazy though. These wheels are 4G Auto? No. Well, I don't know what brand these are. I gotta look. I gotta see what brand they are. I forgot. But they look really good, and I could get used to this for sure. Shelby GT500, but man, I gotta stick to the roots of the Cobra, man. There's something legendary about the Cobra, but the GT500 feels good whipping in a GT500, no doubt. I could get used to this, guys, for real though. Like, this GT500 is badass in all sorts of ways. Like, I just love the GT500. It's like, it's super easy to drive too. Like, it's not a hard car to drive. And of course, you have 662 stock horsepower at your disposal. So I think that's pretty cool. Man, I should have went while I could. Let's hear the Shelby. This exhaust sounds so mean. And it's quiet when you want it to. Like, it has the boiler attacks, yeah. But like when you're not on it, it's stupid quiet. Like, I can't hear idling right now. It just sounds like super clean. Truck is fast. Ah, he hit me with the hazards though. Wow. Hit me with the hazards. So the new setup on the GT500 is looking super fresh. And you know, we got the Cobra's drag set on right now. I like the Robos, but that meaty setup just looks clean. Going backwards is they're horrible. You can't do backwards. What do you mean? What's up, guys? So we are in the Cobra. Now this car has finally its final tune with the setup. It has, you know, X amount of timing put into it, and the car runs really good. I noticed that the air fuel ratios are much better now, as they have reached an 11.2, which is really good for a boosted application. It ranges from, you know, 11.2 to high 11s, which is, you know, pretty good for the most part. Anything really over 12.5 or anything kind of in the 12s is slightly lean, which I noticed. And so there's more fuel being sprayed at the car, and she's running like peak performance wise, like perfect. This check engine is for the O2 sensors. They can't be turned off through the tune because of some law that's been put in place. So I gotta actually get it like dyno tuned, and then they can figure out everything from there. So we're gonna do some test hits in the Cobra. Have the drag set on, so traction really isn't an issue right now. Like I said, she's the healthiest she can get with the setup for now. Nothing really else we can do aside from like the porta blower and stuff like that. Not really going fast, just kind of getting into it. A second. Ooh, that shift was nice. It didn't bog out, because one of the big issues on this car is it like cuts. I need the PPRV delete or something like that, where it'll cut out and it'll like go boom boom. It's not the two-step that's doing that. It just legit cuts out. Like sometimes I'll do a pull, and if I go to shift and in between that pause where the fuel cuts off, it'll pretty much just cut out really bad, and it's like a really big stumble. Like you lose a lot of momentum just because it cuts out that hard. But that shift was perfect. Like I go pew pew pew, like it felt good. That's why I have the no lift shift, so that it doesn't really do a hard fuel cut like that. And the watt box doesn't do a fuel cut, it's a timing cut. So it'll basically pause your motor for a quick second. No lift, just making gears quick. That's all I did. She felt nice though, real nice. She needs more fast though, guys. Like, based off my glances, it looked like it was in the low 11 or ish range, so we were good there. noticed as well is that there's a lot less boost now. I used to run about a little past the 10 PSI gauge, if that makes sense. I'm running 2 to 3 less pounds of boost on this car now because, you know, boost is a measure of restriction, so that essentially the less boost you run, the better it is for your motor. But that's the whole thing with a, you know, a new setup like Whipple. I can run the same amount of boost but make 100 to 200 more horsepower. So that's what it comes down to. And with the long tubes, now I'm back at stock boost. I'm pretty sure stock boost is like 8 to 10 or so, somewhere around there. And I've dropped like 2 to 3 pounds less, so I know that it's more efficient in terms of, you know, how the air is flowing, which is good. That's what you want. So all I need to do now is get the blower, do some 85. We'll probably slap on the porta blower. I know you guys have been looking forward to that. She's gonna scream crazy with a porta blower setup because these Eatons love to whine. Like, that's just one thing about these cars. Pops are still there. You guys can see in the reflection, I'll zoom in. Got the SW lights. I mean, I love these lights. I mean, they just look so good. And you know, if you turn on your hazards, they'll both blink, but they're switchbacks. They look amazing. They have color changing ones. I happen to just have the base, pretty much the base one. And I love them. They're cool. Something I did notice is that a lot of Cobra owners have a Cobra clunk. Like when they put it in the gear, they'll hear a boom in the back of the rear end. But I have a solid mount bushings for the trans mount, and it seems to help out the issue a lot. Like I mean, it's still there, but it's not as pronounced. So it's much more relaxed. I don't hear the sound like super hard anymore. Different mount, I forgot exactly what trans mount it is. I'll look that up. But it seemed to help out the Cobra clink right there. So I highly recommend this, guys. I mean, legit, that's the only way I was able to tell that it was running essentially a little bit more lean than I thought it should.
Sorry, sir. What's up?
It smells stinky. It's clean though. Derek SVT, say what's up to the vlog.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Chris, say what's up.
What's up, guys?
What are we doing?
Do you guys miss me?
Hey, I didn't know you're
Do
here.
you guys miss me?
I didn't know you're here though.
Do you guys miss me?
Subscribe to Chris SVT. Oh, what the hell? That shit's clean. You took a ride in it?
Yeah, he just took me. He's all, let's
Oh, okay.
go.
Damn, that clutch is light as. What? That clutch is light as hell. Yeah. God damn.
I'm a stage 2 bronze fuck for that.
I forgot which transmission, but this one feels clean.
It's just 6-speed Tremec.
That's just the Tremec one. They don't say the exact spec or whatever.
What's up?